Here on eSIM Studios, we cover all mobile tech, but I'm also starting a series, and we've done a few, we have a new playlist, app reviews, applications that I love, applications that I use every day. I wanted to get into one of my favorite apps, MyRadar application. They have this application is available for Android, it's available for iOS, it's available for Windows, on the Windows App Store, on all the app stores, in the Mac OS as well. Let's get into this application. So the MyRadar app, MyRadar weather radar. No, that stumbled my brain, but so this is what it is. As I mentioned, they have a free version and a pro version. Now the pro version is $3.99. I mean, it's freaking awesome. It gives you rain alerts. You can customize everything. If you don't like what you see here, we'll customize it. I'll walk you through everything. It was just last update December the 7th, 2023, roughly 27 days ago, almost a month ago. It's in the top 10 for weather applications. And it gives you a brief description. Let's see. Now they do have in-app purchases that they have like earthquake detection alarms and all this stuff, hurricane stuff that, if you don't want it, you don't have to pay for it. But who is the developer is Acme Atron-O-Matic LLC. It was released back in January of 2012. So 12 years ago. I've been rocking this app probably, oh God, I don't know, 8 years or so, something like that. I can remember having it on one of my, way back in the day when the phones were, old. Now, it's a decent size app. It is, 53 megabytes. Let's look at the permissions real quick. It's rated for everybody. It's got over 10 million downloads. It's a very popular app, but look, a weather app is very, very useful for a number of different scenarios. Y'all can all figure those out, but let me switch views, and I'll go through we'll switch views, and I'll show you on what it looks like on a phone, and we'll go through the whole setup and everything. So, yeah, ready? Okay, let's go. All right, and now as we jump into MyRadar weather application, I'm on the Pixel 8 Pro, and let's go ahead and jump right into it. So I have the free version and the paid version. There's the free, there's the Pro, where it says Pro on the bottom left. So you get a welcome page. Now they need background. I always have this activated. They need background information, so I always give them the okay for that. And weather forecast, we'll go through all that. You have a toolbar on the bottom. We'll go through those functions. Weather photos, aviation features. If you're a pilot, if you work in the aviation industry, this is a special feature. And then you can connect with them on YouTube. I'll link their YouTube channel in our description box of this video, and I'll also at them as well. Enable notifications. Yes, I went to enable notifications. But this is what you get when you first open the application. You see a map, and the blue dot is your location. You have the occurring time. You see it's a moving motion radar map, and it has the time lapse down at the bottom. Wherever you see when you move it, you get a target. So wherever you land the target, and you can get the weather for whatever area you want to select, right? You get current, you get highs, you get low for the day, you get the chance of rain for the day, and you get tomorrow's forecast and the day after forecast. If you want to go in even closer, you can do that as well, right? So you can it's pinch to zoom. I wonder, does double tap work? Yep, double tap works, as you can tell. Double tap, but hold on your second tap. You get that information right there, right? Now, up here, you can lock this certain area and the weather, or if you want to favorite a certain area. And once you find that general area, what you can do is favorite, boom. And what that'll do is it'll mark that spot, marked right there, so you know, and you can go right to it. Just touch the marker and it'll pull up the current stats. Down here, you have the GPS mark or locator, right? So this one at the bottom will go to wherever you are. Search. So if I want to search a specific zip code, I can hit enter, or I guess search. Try this one. What was the famous one? 90210 Beverly Hills. Yes. Takes you right there, Beverly Hills, California. You can plan your road trip on this app. It'll give you notifications for everything. The $3.99 Routecast, road weather, historical radar, hurricane tracker, professional per station radars, and you'll have an ad-free experience. But as you can tell, I'm on the free version and you have not seen one ad yet, right? So they're not just going to pound you with ads. As you can tell, there's rain, right? And there's some snow in North Texas. So if you go here, the map here at the bottom, so we went over those. Now hit the map down here. You can change the layout, right? You can do a flat map, or you can do the globe look. What does that look like? Let's see, globe. Damn, I didn't even know that was there. They must have updated that. So you go to the map feature. I'm going to leave it in globe. You can do road view, like a traditional map, right? Like a key map or something. You can do aerial view. I mean, I guess technically it is aerial view. It's like you're looking out from an airplane, but also known as satellite view. So you can do that as well. And you also have topography. So you get to see the elevation of some of these, and it's even marked. You see 2,500 right there. So that's cool. All right, here are the aviation charts. If you're wanting that feature, it's in there. What is this? That's layers, right? So you can not only show, as we mentioned, the rain and the snow and stuff. Check this out. This is my favorite part of the app. High definition radar. Yes, I want high def. You can do a temperature map. Gives you that. You can do per station, as we mentioned earlier. That's the feature there. And then the historical map, that's on the paid version as well. I stick to high def. You can turn it on or turn it off with that. And then on the right, it'll give you the settings for the specifics for that setting you activate or deactivate. You can tell the if it's see-through or not. The speed, the loop intervals. I like to keep it as fast as possible. Loop length 120. So every time you see it repeats, right? Well, you can change that setting as well to either faster or slower. What else? Storm centers. I got that. Global satellite enhancement. Yes. Future radar. Let's turn all this on. Lightning. Yes. It'll show you lightning. It's very cool. Okay. The forecast. Road weather for continuous or 60-mile radius. Road weather, full continuous will travel with you. A mile radius will stick 60 miles around you. Winds. Here's my favorite one of my favorite features of this app. So you see the app right now. You see the map, right? And see the marker? That's the futures forecast. It's showing you where it's moving and some data from each individual storm or cell or front. Okay, so there's no wind on here, right? You can kind of tell where the wind's blowing because of the storm, but check this out. If you go to layers, activate wind, and go to settings. Now, you can do surface winds or you can do jet streams, right? But I am going to choose surface winds because that's what we feel on the surface of the earth, right? Now, look, when you activate whoops, I have it in Jetstream. When I do surface winds, right? When you activate the wind, right? It's on. Look at the map. Watch what happens. It gives you detailed information. You see the purple? Now, if that's distracting, I know it can be, right? Because you're like, well, it's all over the place. Well, watch. You can modify that. Now, if you want to get very specific, That's the surface winds. Now, if that's too distracting, you want to do this. Winds, if you have this set at 95%, it takes it a second to kick in. So you can see the wind coming off the Gulf, and then you got the southern wind going north, and then here you got the front coming through here. So obviously these two fronts combined is what's creating that system right there. But you can change the transparency, watch it go all the way down to 30. So it's a little easier to view, right? It's not so much, because when it's in almost 95%, it's almost too much where you can't really look at the fine details. At 30, at least from my eyes, everybody's different. But at this, I can still see the winds fine, but without being distracting. Air quality, I use this. Oh man, do I use this? It'll give you alerts too. When there's bad air quality days, like today when it's very high pollen count, you'll get notified. You can set this for when it rains. Let's see air quality right there. And then you'll be able to tell if you live in that area, real bad air quality. So let's turn that off. The temperatures you can turn on. It'll have random temperatures all around. Let's go to clouds. Now, do you want those type, aviation type clouds, the rainbow type clouds, water vapor, which detects water, obviously, rain. But I just choose the other ones, and I turn it down too, so it's not so distracting. Look, you see in the top here? Watch when I turn it all the way up, it's white, gray. And when I turn it down, it reduces, right? So it'll look like that. So you get some cloudage in there with the snow and the rain. Might need to turn up a little bit, but everybody's different. Weather alerts. You can set it however you want. You want it to be very, very sensitive. Like if it's about to sprinkle, it'll let you know. One drop, it'll let you know. Or if you only want it to tell you or notify you when it's about to just really have a heavy downpour, you can set it for that too. National Weather Service alerts, you can get them all on here. For thunderstorm and tornado, for floods and coastals, I have all mine set. Flood and coastal, for flooding, I'm not near the coast, but you have, look at all these warnings they have. Tsunami, rip current, lakeshore floods. Just literally, this app has, and this is the free version. And look, remember, we have not seen one ad yet. So that's why I love this too. They're not just sticking you with ads. Like, I forget this is, honestly, I have both installed on my phone and I forget which one I'm on all the time. I'm like, damn, am I on the pro or the free? Because I don't ever see any ads. You can set hurricane trackers, winter snowstorms. We don't hardly get that down here. Air, dust, and smoke. What else? Marine alerts, right? If you work in the marine industry, offshore stuff, and install this app, and you can have all sorts of weather watches right here. Special, what is this? Red flag warning, fire alert, wind advisory, fog advisory, dense fog advisory. Also, I mean, this is insane. It's just filled with tons of cool information. Weather outlooks, where are we at? Fronts, check this out. This will give you, now you see the blue lines, right? You see the fronts where they're coming in. They'll give you the low pressure fronts, the high pressure fronts, and everything in between. And you can say, if you can't really see those real good, you can turn the fronts up. Come on now, boom. Look at that. So, I mean, again, this is the free version. So, photos, just as we mentioned earlier. So, let me see what it looks like down there in Brownsville. And these are current, up-to-date photos of what it looks like right now. Pretty cool. What else? We got aviation layers for pilots and aviation industry, flight plans, all sorts of stuff. They have orbitable tracking. You can track the International Space Station here. Pretty cool. I don't ever do that, but it is what it is. Whoops. What is this? Video storm chasers. If you like storm chasers, if you like that movie Twister, that old school movie Twister, you're going to love this app. If you like storms, period. If you like weather, period. Even if you don't like weather, even if you hate weather, you have to download this app. It'll give you notifications. I don't think anybody's active right now. It'll let you know when a storm chaser is active, and you can sit there right with them in the passenger seat as they chase twisters and storms and all this cool stuff. Quakes. This is a big one for the West Coast and New York, I guess. You can choose the severity. Yeah, all earthquakes? Yes, I want to know. Or do you only want to know the bigger ones, right? It's right up my alley. Let's see, what else we got? Wildfires, power outages. So that's the settings. You can customize this to how you like. Yeah, power outage was the last one. Okay, moving through this, let's get done. Here is the YouTube channel. You don't even have to get on YouTube to check out their latest video. It's all right here. Or you can go to YouTube as well. I'll link that in the description box. Photos. If you want to share a photo of your own, remember we went into the photos of what it looks like, and it has them posted in different parts of the world. We went down to Brownsville right here. Where was it? This feature right here, photos. Remember this one right here? If you want to take pictures and contribute to the application, here's your chance. Go down there, go to get started, and you can upload your photos to your area or wherever you're at and let people know what it looks like wherever you are located. Share. Here's a cool feature. Here's what you do. Simply find the location or wherever, how big or small you want to zoom in or zoom out. It does it all. But look, here's a share button. Do this. So you can share the still photo of a map, or you can share this animation of it approaching, right? So it'll basically capture that animation, and then your settings, temperature, Fahrenheit, Celsius, winds, you can change that, miles per hour, wind direction, conventional, map settings, set my location. So what you can do is, wherever I'm sitting right now in my home office, I can set this as my main location, and then follow my location. If I'm driving from San Antonio to Dallas, whenever I open up this app, it'll basically, the first thing it shows me is the weather, or is me, basically, or the weather right around me. So we'll do that. Notification settings, it'll let you know in not only the notification bar, but as a notification, even if your phone is off, you can go through. I mean, this thing's full of features, and it's free. And again, we've been on here for like 20 minutes, and there's not one single ad. So current conditions, yes, current condition notifications. You can do all this, airport pop-up, tons of stuff. The pro features, basically, as we went over earlier, just gives you the extra features. We already went over it. So now, widgets. Here is the pro version, as you can tell, right there. In the free version here, you get little markers, right? So you can not only get a animated radar from wherever your location is at, put it right there on the home screen, right? So you get that, and then if you touch it, it goes to the app where you're at. But we don't have any rain around us right now. See, there's nothing going on, so it won't show you much. However, if you were up there in North Texas where it's about to rain, it'll show you. That's what's cool. Let's move on to a free space let's just remove that. Okay. So you can also put these little tickers on here. Now, what does the pro version get you? It's the same thing. So you can put this on the home screen. Quick glance, right? Of your location. High, low, rain, even though there's no rain on we're expected rain. 16% chance. But you get a nice little glance widget right there. And then my favorites, you get the little markers, right? You get the high and low for the day. You can just glance at in the morning when you wake up. You can put the current weather right there, so you know exactly what your current location is. You can put the chance of rain for the day right there. And you can put, sorry, I was off screen a little bit. You can put the wind right there on your home screen with, and as we saw, the radar. You can do a quick weather widget, but I love having the weather widgets there. And then I also got my battery widgets over here. So awesome application. I promise you, you're going to love it. If you got any questions, holler at me in the comments. I check them every day. So if you have any questions, or if you need something asked or answered, or anything you need, please let me know. That's what I'm here for. This is eSIM Studios. I do appreciate the time. This was the app review of the MyRadar weather application. Download it now on your device, not only on your phone, but they got it for Windows, for iOS, for your Mac. Wherever you are, you will definitely want this MyRadar application. Peace out.